Heyo, welcome back. It's Cam or Rainsong bringing you guys another video. Today's video is going to be my Krunker settings. Every live stream I have people asking what's my scope, crosshair, FOV. So I'm going to make a video, put everything in one place, make it super easy on you guys. If you have any questions about my settings, feel free to ask in the comments. If not, hope you guys enjoy it. So I'm going to start out by saying I personally use MTZ. I think the client's super clean. It actually has a working FPS cap. A lot of clients doesn't, like, I can't cap my FPS with it. So that's gonna change a couple things. You guys a lot of people wonder what client I use, so I'll leave a link to MTZ down in the description. But let's get into the settings. So resolution 2, a lot of settings are going to be based off of what computer you have, what kind of specs your computer has, mainly your CPU and what it can handle, and based off of your frame. So I personally have a decent computer, get pretty good frames, so a lot of my settings might not be what you guys run, but you guys could try it out, see if it works for you. So resolution 2, I cap my FPS at 950. So this is just personal opinion because I have issues. Over 1,000 FPS, you get like stutters, input lags, slide hopping's like almost impossible. I know you guys all hear higher FPS better, but after 1,000 FPS, I have issues. So I cap around like 950, 960. Doesn't really matter. I could play 700 perfectly fine. Aspect ratio res, I play 1556 by 1080, so it's like slightly stretched. A lot of people can't tell that it's stretched compared to people that play like 1080 by 1080 or something crazy. So yeah, 1556 is like the sweet spot for me. I like it a lot. So all these settings, I have everything turned off, basically, except bullet trails or in texture animations. So personally, low spec, if you have this turned on, it just hides people's legs. Their legs disappeared. Don't see the point in that. Particle shadows, I guess I could turn all these on. Don't really need them. Improves like FPS if they're all off, so might as well keep them off. UI scale, this is not going to be here. So on MTZ, you cannot change your UI scale. So if anyone's wondering, that's why like MTZ has a default UI scale that everyone uses, so you can't change it. But I personally use the old scoreboard. I like it more than having to click tab for the new scoreboard. All of these are going to be turned on, so I hardly turn anything off. Hit markers like damage, everything like that is still turned on. Chat box, kill feed, except show score counter is off, and show movement speed is off as well. So I don't really care about seeing my movement speed. I don't think it's that crazy, that important. Definitely just keep that one off. I like to show my FPS and ping. Why not, right? Like, it's cool to see what FPS you're getting in the middle of the game. Movement speed, yeah, no, don't need that. It's turned off. Medals are on, so this is what's going to pop up when you get kills. Name tag displays, I personally show everyone. Some people likes to hide name tags, don't know why. It helps to see name tags. So crosshair, this is going to be a big one that a lot of people ask for. I personally use a custom red crosshair right here. So if you guys want this crosshair, I'm going to leave a link to that and a couple other things in a notepad down in the description if you guys want to look for that. But how you upload the custom crosshair is you change the type to image. Then right here, you paste the link to the crosshair and turn it to always show. So that means if you scope in, the crosshair is still there. It's always showing no matter what on every weapon. But let's go past there. Gameplay. Sensitivity, I play super low sensitivity. Most of you guys are not going to want to play this sensitivity. I have a super light mouse, Cape Town, the final mouse, and I have a huge mouse pad. So I play 800 DPI and 0.1 in-game. Most of you guys probably won't even be able to turn if you use this, but it's worth trying. If you have a light mouse or a lot of mouse pad room, definitely try it. Low sensitivity is better in my opinion if you have a lot of room to move around. Streamer mode, I'm a streamer. Don't use it. Don't know what it does. To be honest, not going to turn it on. I assume it might block people's messages and stuff like that. I truthfully don't know. Names are probably censored. Challenge mode. So if you guys don't know what challenge mode is, you have 50% of the HP. So if you're playing Hunter, the sniper class, instead of 60, you have 30. And you don't regenerate health at all. But at the end of the game, you get 1.5 times more KR, up to 45 KR. So it's super cool if you're trying to earn more KR and you're a skilled player. You think that you can handle playing on that low HP and no regen. So super fun. I enjoy doing it once in a while, but I can't play consistently on it. Controller settings, don't use controller. We're going to skip over that. Audio, not that important. Everything's basically default. I have master volume turned down a little bit. Voice chat's always off. All right, so a view model, what FOV is 115 and weapon FOV is 110. Don't ask why I don't just go to 120. I like this. I think it's comfortable. Doesn't mess with me too much, so it's enjoyable. I like it. V bobbing's down to 0.5 and weapon leaning is at 1. So I don't like my weapon moving a whole lot. I can show you guys real quick. It doesn't move a whole lot when you're side hopping or moving around. So I personally like this. I think a lot of bobbing it just gives me a headache. So I don't play with a lot of bobbing. My XYZ offset is 1.6, 1.5, and 1.3. I've been using these since first 2 months of me playing. It was recommended to me, and I enjoy it. I just haven't felt the need to switch it. So weapon aim animations, these are basically all the same. A lot of you guys might not play with hide weapon on ADS. I enjoy that. Weapon doesn't show up when you're scoping in. I show hands personally. I don't like hands not being there. It's a little weird to me. I show all my weapons, but one thing that I do is under controls, I have a hotkey for toggle weapon invisibility. So for anything except sniper, all I have to do is click minus, and then my weapon disappears, and then minus to make it reappear. So when I use AK or LMG or anything like that, all I have to do is click the minus key to get my weapon to disappear. I feel like it's less distracting to have your weapon not there, but I enjoy having it on sniper. I'm not sure why. It's just one of those things. So yeah, all those are on. Editing, this is all default. I don't change any of this. Pop-up score, default. All this saturation's the same. I run one saturation. This is personal opinion as well. How much you like vibrant colors and stuff like that. So I know some people play like 1.3. It's not like a crazy difference from 1. Some people play 2, which is way too much for me. So I personally like 1. I think that's default. So nothing crazy. All these settings are the same. Bullet tracer color, white. I think it's distracting to have crazy colors. Customization, so auto load mod is on because I use my own personal mod, Rainsong. Scope border turned off. Recommend 100%. If you're using some sort of custom scope, turn your borders off. No reason to have them on. Scope image. This is a big one for me. Being a Cyberman, I love this. I don't have a scope. It's just a blank image, nothing there. Not distracting at all. Super clean. I love using it. I recommend anyone that wants to be a good sniper to try this out. Test it, see if you like it, give it a couple games. Definitely help me to hit more shots, not be distracted with a scope. So definitely a big plus if you're trying to get good with sniper. End game message, you know, just the plug. Profile image, custom profile image, nothing crazy. You guys, if you want to set up a custom profile image, all you got to do is find an image on Google or wherever, copy the link to the image, paste it right there in your settings. Kill icon, death icon, and shriek icon I have custom. So if you see those in the top right below my name, just cool animations, nothing crazy, make it a little bit more interesting. And then that's about it. After that, there's nothing else that I've changed in these settings. If you're using MTZ, I have show MTZ badges on, animated clan tags on. You can put in Twitch stuff. This is all default if you use MTZ. So yeah, there it is. If you guys have any questions, maybe I didn't explain something perfectly, feel free to ask down in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, you know, all the good stuff. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.